Fancy ball or dancing with the stars?
No, just a little friendly dance. Sorry you're late.
But I saw a groom dancing, and the footman,
Oh no, that's the Lord High Footman.
and the common little drummer boy.
Oh, that's the Lord High Drummer Boy.
But surely the servants' hall is the place for these gentlemen.
Oh, no, we've appropriated the servants' hall. It's now the Royal Apartments, and only available from tickets from the Moose FM.
We really needed a place that we could call our own.
I'm afraid I'm not quite equal to the intellectual pressure of this conversation.
You see, the monarchy's been remodeled on Republican lines.
What?
Yes, every department is equal, and everyone's at the head of the department.
I see.
I'm afraid you're annoyed.
No, I won't say that. It's just not quite what I expected.
Well, I'm awfully sorry.
So am I.
By the by, can I offer you something after your voyage? A plate of macaroni and a rusk?
No, nothing.
Obliged to be careful?
Yes, gout. You see, in every court there are distinctions that must be observed.
There are.
Why, of course. For instance, you wouldn't have a Lord High Chancellor play leapfrog with his own cook.
Why not?
Why not? Because a Lord High Chancellor is a personage of great dignity who should never, under any circumstances, place himself in the position of being told to bend over, except by noblemen of his own rank. The Right Honorable Prime Minister Harper, for instance, might tell President Obama to bend over. But certainly not a cook, gentlemen, certainly not a cook.
Not even a Lord High Cook.
That is a rank that is not recognized at the Asiganak town office. No, it won't do. I'll give you an instance in which the experiment was tried. What?
Do it.
Okay. There lived a king, as I've been told, in the wonder working days of old, where hearts were twice as good as gold, and 20 times as mellow. Good temper triumphed in his face, and in his heart he found a place for all the erring human race, and every wretched fellow. And when he had Rhenish wine to drink, it made him very sad to think that some at the banquet or on the brink must be content with toddy.
With toddy, must be content with toddy.
He wished all men as rich as he, and he was rich as rich could be. So to the top of every tree promoted everybody.
Now that's the kind of king for me. We wish all men as rich as he. So from the top of every tree promoted everybody.
Town councillors were cheap as sprats, especially in the Asiganak. They're plentiful as tabby cats, in point of fact too many. New MPPs crop up like a prime ministers, and such as they grew like asparagus in May, and chiefs were 3 a penny. And everyone thought they could be a member of the NDP. No liberals or Green Party all round his wide dominions.
No liberals but his right dominions.
And party leaders you might meet in 2s and 3s in every street, maintaining with no little heat their various opinions.
Now that's a fact that couldn't be. 2 party leaders in each street, voting with no little heat their various opinions.
That king, although no one denies, his heart was of abnormal size, yet he'd have acted otherwise if he had been a miser. The end is easily foretold when every blessed thing you hold is made of silver or of gold. You shot a giant tiger when you have nothing else to wear but cloth of gold and satins rare. For cloth of gold you cease to care. Let's go to Value Village.
To Value Village, let's go to Value Village.
In short, whoever you might be, to this conclusion you'll agree. When everyone is somebody, then no one's anybody.
Now that's as plain can be. To this conclusion we agree. When everyone is somebody, then no one's anybody.
Right, you know what would be great if at the end, on the last return, you actually took him arm in arm between you, and that he went across as a trio, because
Am I
everybody.
resisting, or now I know the steps?
Yeah, now you do know the steps. You're still not sure that you want to be somebody with the nobodies, but they're still Republicans and equalizers, equalists, you know, egalitarians.
Okay. Should we go on to the dialogue?
Yeah, we're on a roll. We're gonna
Okay.
go through the whole
And
segment.
now I have some important news to communicate. His Grace the Duke of Blazatoro, Her Grace the Duchess, and their beautiful daughter Casilda. I say, their beautiful daughter Casilda.
We heard you.
Have arrived at Baratania and may be here at any moment.
The Duke and Duchess are nothing to us.
Oh, but the daughter, oh, the beautiful daughter. You're a lucky dog, one of you.
You're a very incomprehensible old gentleman.
Not a bit. Now, I'll explain. Many years ago, when you, whichever you are, were a baby, you, whichever you are, were married to a little girl who has grown up to be the most beautiful young lady in España. That beautiful young lady will be here to claim you, whichever you are, in half an hour. And I congratulate that one, whichever it is, with all my heart.
Married when a baby.
But we were married 3 months ago.
One of you, only one. The other, whichever it is an unintentional bigamist.
Well, upon my word!
Who are these young people?
Who are we? Why, their wives, of course.
Oh, their wives. Oh, sorry, you have something to say?
We just arrived.
I have a nasty habit of talking too much. Oh, their wives. Oh, this is going to get complicated. Oh, what will Her Majesty say? Tell me. What does she say later? Oh. Skip ahead. What does she say? I don't know. Never mind.
I got too excited. Okay, will you skip?
You're a little
This is
distracted.
very unfortunate.
This is very unfortunate.
You're just...
Yeah, so I do change that line a little bit.
Well,
Yeah.
now listen.
Okay.
There.
And do you mean to say that one of these monarchs was already married?
And that neither of us will be queen.
That is the idea I intended to convey.
Oh.
My dear child. What?
Giuseppe.
Yeah.
Tessa, my dear.
Tessa, my dear child.
Get away. Perhaps it's you.
My poor little woman.
Don't!
Just
Who knows
stop
who's
for a second. Remember,
You guys are over here when
yeah,
you're
we wanted
saying
to
stuff.
shift you in front so that their demonstrations of care and concern were geographically closer for you.
So when you say your line to me, you approach me.
You were
Right,
going to
okay.
actually block them.
Okay.
You want to take it from my line that I messed up?
Yeah.
Because I could, you do it again. Mess it up, that is.
Their wives, oh, this is going to get complicated. Oh, what will Her Majesty say?
And do you?
Go ahead, yeah, that's where I'll end that. Yes, this is what will Her Majesty say. Bingo.
And do you mean to say that one of these monarchs was already married?
And that neither of us will be queen?
That is the idea I intended to convey.
Oh, that's terrible.
Tessa, my poor child.
Hey, perhaps it's you.
My poor little woman.
Don't! Who knows whose husband you are?
And pray, why didn't you tell us all about this before they left Venice?
Because if I had, no earthly temptation would have induced these young gentlemen to leave two such extremely fascinating and utterly irresistible little ladies.
There's something in that.
I may add that you will not be kept long in suspense, as the old lady who nursed the royal child is at present in the torture chamber, waiting for me to interview her.
Poor old girl, hadn't you better go and put her out of her suspense?
No, there's no hurry. She's all right. She has the Manitoulin expositor. That should keep her busy for at least 10 minutes. However, I'll go and interrogate her. But in the meantime, may I suggest the absolute propriety of you regarding yourselves as single young ladies? Adios.
Oh, don't do that!
I do that all the time. What scene am I doing?
I was ready for that.
Well, here's a pleasant state of things.
Oh, we're doing contemplative fashion. Well, here's a pleasant state of things.
Delightful. One of us is married to 2 young ladies, and nobody knows which, and the other is married to 1 young lady, whom nobody can identify.
And one of us is married to one of you, and the other is married to nobody.
But which of us is married to which of you? And what's become of the other?
It's simple. Observe. 2 husbands have managed to acquire 3 wives. 2 husbands, 3 wives, that's 2/3 of a husband to each wife.
Now, Vesuvius, here we are in arithmetic. My good sir, one cannot marry a vulgar fraction.
You've no right to call me a vulgar fraction.
We are getting rather mixed. The situation is entangled. Maybe we should try and comb it out. In a contemplative fashion and a tranquil frame of mind, free from every kind of passion, some solution let us find. Let us grasp the situation, solve the complicated plot. Quiet, calm deliberation disentangles every knot. Wedded Duchess and be wedded, that's of course a slice of life. He's rather done their head, it's still distinctly he's a I a victim to a Cupid, Montgomery, that is clear. He's particularly stupid, still distinctly he's a dear. To Janetta I was mated, I can prove it in a trice. Though her charms are overrated, still I own she's rather nice.
I to Tessa willy-nilly, all at once a victim fell. She is what is called a silly, still she answers pretty well. She's a silly, still she answers pretty well.
Now when we were pretty babies, someone married us, that's clear.
And if I can catch her, I'll pinch her and scratch her and send her away with a flea in her heel.
Every kind of fashion, take her on board, I'll make her the shape of her aristocrat.
If she married you, Giuseppe, you and he will have to part.
If I have to do it, I'll warrant she'll ruin. I'll teach her the